Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Got our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, man. If Anthony Joshua loses to Jermaine Franklin, it is over for Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. And I'm going to explain why. Apparently, I think they might fight this week. Shit, I don't know. Let me think. 20. Yeah, I think they fight this Saturday. So, I could be wrong. I think it's April 1st. But yeah, he loses. It's over with. It's over with, bro. Ain't no coming back from this. I mean, he made the proper adjustments in this camp. He trained over in the United States. I don't know what was the difference between training in Houston and Ronnie, training in Oxnard with Robert, and then training in Dallas with Derek. So I don't understand. Maybe it was a bad time. Maybe he had to lose again to really see. And I think he had an interview where he was telling other UK fighters that they need to come over to they need to come over to the U.S. and train and spar and get that experience and shit. So yeah, he said that. So he was telling them that, and you know. And now he done did it. He came, Dallas, trained. It was chopping wood and stuff. And Jermaine Franklin, I seen him fight in person when he fought in Detroit, the Motor City Soundboard. I mean, and I seen he did with Dillian White. But he can't lose to that type of opponent. That's what I will say. He can't lose to that type of opponent. Jermaine Franklin is obviously proven to be a solid heavyweight. But if Anthony Joshua was to get back on the world level, he can't have that hiccup. He can't afford that hiccup. And you don't lose to a guy like Jermaine Franklin. I never thought much of Dillian White either, And Jermaine Franklin seemed like he was better than Dillian White from what I kind of seen and stuff. So, but yeah, he loses to this guy, even if it's close, he get knocked out, or it's some controversy. It's over with. It's over with. He fooled for everybody else. Of course, he'd go on and still make some money with Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder cashing out one of those fights. But as far as, like, literally, beating top opposition and being the elite welterweight, it's one thing that you lose to Usyk, and it don't seem to be no shame in that. But you lose to Jermaine Franklin, which a lot of people find it hard to put him in. If you got a top 10 heavyweight list, I don't think he would be in most people's top 10. But it seemed like he's doing everything that need to be done. But, somebody like Anthony Joshua was unified heavyweight champion of the world. You don't lose to this guy. Then it seemed like he kind of been, trending backwards ever since the Vladimir Klitschko fight. It don't look like he really took a significant step forward since that fight. And this is a fight that's Eddie Hearn probably taking losses. Apparently they ain't selling tickets like that just to get Anthony Joshua's confidence back up. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because this is what you do when you come off a tough loss or a back-to-back loss. This is what you do. You don't have to take the toughest opponent available. You take a nice little soft touch, get your confidence back in there, then take another little touch, little step up touch, and then you want to get back in the mix and get those big fights and those big paydays and shit like that. So, but this fight that's designed for Anthony Joshua to look good, to get the hype, it's a layup. It's a layup. It's a layup type of fight. It's exactly what it is. It's a layup. It's a layup type of fight. And he shouldn't be losing a layup type of fight. If Anthony Joshua is a B- fighter, he still should blow out Jermaine Franklin. Just being honest. And Jermaine Franklin came a long way. A a long way, and this would be a significant win for what's his promoter name? I'm forgetting. Saltier Promotion, whatever. Saltier Promotions. This would be a huge significant win for him as a promoter if Jermaine Franklin can knock off Anthony Joshua. But yeah, this is why Otto Wallin wasn't in the mix. This is why, probably Dillian White wasn't in the mix, even though he beat Jermaine Franklin, which is hard for UK people to recognize. They want to see Dillian White and Anthony Joshua over Jermaine Franklin, especially when White beat Jermaine Franklin, but a lot of people thought it could went the other way. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I expect Anthony Joshua to blow the doors off dude. He's been saying Derrick James the truth and stuff. I think Derrick James is a perfect fit for him. I think Derrick James is a perfect fit for what he need, how he need the pressure, how he need to throw his shots. It's just he need confidence. And I think he needs certain type of skill set too, like adjustments that he didn't get in the UK. But I really think it's a lot to do with Anthony Joshua's confidence. I really do. I think it got a lot to do with his confidence. And that's what I think. I think it's confidence. I think it's confidence. But I think Derrick James will instill confidence in him. Confidence throwing shots, confidence being prepared for opponent. But the one thing that can change confidence, if you can't take a shot, once he get hit, with a good shot, either he gonna turn into a beast, or he gonna shrink again. So we'll see. But if I'm Jermaine Franklin, I'm trying to touch that chin. I'm trying to counter Anthony Joshua and touch that chin, but I think that's I just think it's over if you lose this type of fight, bro. I think it's the end. They're already not selling no tickets for this show. This is a fight he supposed to look good in. This is like Danny Garcia, Rod South. No disrespect to nobody, but this is what this is. It's Danny Garcia, Rod South. This is what this is. Danny Garcia, Rod South. That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. And he loses this fight, bro. Like I said before, it's over. Eddie Hearn been taking L's. UK fighters running back over to Ben Shalom and Sky, and not want to be on the zone. Conor Ben helped him take an L. That's why now, that's why he's doing all these shows in the Middle East and trying to use as much money line as he got. And a lot of that credit line is coming from, that he got over there, is coming from Anthony Joshua. Now, if you don't have Anthony Joshua as a bargaining chip, it's like, that company is fucked up. He got Canelo Alvarez, but it ain't like it's a locked in deal. Canelo can still move and do what he want to do because he's Canelo Alvarez. He's shown when he shook free of that DAZN deal, he can do what the hell he want to do. You want to lock a man for 10 years, he'll still get out the deal. And probably have to spare minimum cash. So it's what it is. But other than that, man, I don't think after this fight he should jump back into Usyk or Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I think maybe you step it up to Dillian White, a Zhang if he loses to Joe Joyce, Philip Harkovich if he don't get a title shot. You know what I'm saying? I think you step it up in that direction, and then, towards the end of the year or early next year, then you start kind of knocking on that world title door again. I mean, Joshua get a title shot pretty much when he wants to. start knocking on that door again. But you know, he got money fights out there. But him coming to America, training, chopping wood, doing Derrick James strength and conditioning program, probably gonna do him some good, bro. Probably would have did him even more better had it been summertime in Dallas too. Probably would have did him even more better, but I don't know what Derrick James said to him, you know, to make him come to America, but that's a significant move for him. You know, some people comfortable being a big fish in a small pond and having sparring partners come over there and spar him. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you know, you in a great position to get sparring. You in a great position to get great training. You know, you out your comfort zone. And that's one thing about a fight. You know, one thing about being a fighter, you got to be uncomfortable. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable in situations. And, you know, you hear a lot of fighters say the training camp is the hard part. You know, you hear that a lot. You hear the train. You know, you hear a lot of trainers saying, fighters saying, "No, camp is the hard part." So it's the preparation. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App $CJ Good313. Venmo CJ Good313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.